Hello everyone and welcome to JP Creation, and in this lecture we are going to start with creating the arm joints. So to create the arm joints we will go to the perspective view, and in the perspective view we want to create the we will be starting by creating the joint. So to create the joints, first we have to change the menu selector to rigging. To change it to rigging we can directly press F3, or else we can come here on the drop down button and then we can change it to rigging here. In the snapping option we have to select one option which is called snap to projected center. Why this option is used I will let you know in some time. Like if we go to the skeleton option and then if we click on the create joints option box and then reset it, and if we start creating now, I've created one join over here and then the other join here and the third join over here. If I press W, from the perspective view I can see the joints properly, but if I little bit rotate the scene we can see that the join has been created backward in the scene. So if we don't want to create in this way, we want the joints inside the body, so that now what we will do, we will select this and delete it. And to create it properly inside the body we can turn on this option called snap to projected center. So whatever the thing which is projected, in that it will create the joint. So now we will again go to skeleton and create joint, and then we will start with creating the joints. Like the first joint will come over here, and then the second joint we can create almost here, and the third joint over here. But now also it has not created properly. So why it is not being done? Because if we go to channel box, control plus A, and inside the layer panel you can see that the body layer is on reference. So we have to keep it in normal mode and then select the body, and after selecting the body we have to set it as the snap to projected center, and then we can start creating the joints. Now this will create it properly inside the body. So create the first joint over here and the second joint over here and the third joint over here. After creating it here till here, create one more joint over here, and then we can press W on the keyboard so that till here it is completed, and then till the palm area we have to create the joint. We can also press Y to complete one joint and create the new joint. Like if we are creating the joint, if I am creating it in this way and if I press Y, again we can create the second joint over here, again press Y and start creating the third joint. So in this way we can start creating the joint again and again by pressing Y. So we don't have to press W and switch to another tool. After creating it till here, now we will start creating the finger joint. So to create the finger joint we will be starting the joint, creating it from here and complete it till here. So again we have to go inside skeleton and then click on create joint option box, reset this and then start creating it from here. Let this option be turned on, snap to projected center, because we want to create the joints again in the center of this cylinder. What this option does, this recognize the rounded circular part and it creates it between the radius, means wherever, for an example, if this is a circle and I want to create the joint in middle of this, then it will create in middle properly by snapping it. So again this is a circular part, I want the joint to be created in middle of this finger, so I will create one joint over here and the other joint will come here. So click here once and then click here, and after creating here I will click over here. So in this way I have created all the joints. Now create the joint for the second finger. So we need to press Y because we have to end this creating joint over here for the first finger, and then start creating it from here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. till here you have to create it, and then again press Y. Again press Y. Press Y. And for the thumb we have to start creating it from here. So create one join over here, and then the other join will come here, and third join will come here, and the fourth join will come here. Okay, so in this way we have to create the joint system for the thumb. Now after creating the joints for all the fingers, we have to parent it with this palm area. So to first we will create one IK handle between both this joint from the shoulder part till the wrist. So to do this we have to go to the skeleton option, then click on create IK handle option box, reset this panel, close it, click here on the shoulder joint, and then come here and click on the wrist joint here. Click on the wrist, and after clicking here press W and come out of this tool, and now we can select this plane over here and move it in this way. Okay. Okay, now we will parent the joints. Like I have told you, the first selected joint will always be the child, and second selected will be the parent. So this should be the child and this should be the parent. So first select this joint and then select this joint and press P. So it will get parented. And if the selection, if you are selecting the skin body by mistakenly, then you can put it on reference so that it will not disturb you while parenting it. So first select this joint, and by selecting shift select this joint and press P. Again select this joint and press P on the keyboard. Select this joint and hit P on the keyboard. Again select the last finger joint and select this joint and press P. So all the fingers are being parented at the palm area. So till here it is done. Now we have to create the portion of the chest, like the overall hand. If I select the join at the shoulder, the overall hand is getting selected, but when I select the root joint, the hand is not getting selected because it is not been linked over here at the chest. So we have to create one joint connection. So to create this, joint, again go to skeleton and click on create join option box, reset this, and after resetting it, now create one join over here, and holding shift, no need to hold shift, directly we can click over here, and after clicking here press W and then move it little bit here. Okay, so after doing this we need to snap this join over here. So by selecting this joint press V on the keyboard, or else we can turn off this option called project snap to project selected, and then turn on this option called snap to point and move it in the center of this shoulder joint. We can zoom and snap it properly. After snapping it properly, now we need to select this joint and move it little bit over, turn off this option snap to point, and if I move this, you can see that both the joints are getting placed from one place to another. So to move only this, the downward joint, we can press D on the keyboard and then we can move it. Okay, so doing this we can move it properly, and after placing it somewhere here, now we will parent near the chest joint. So first selected will be the child. So who will be the child in this situation? the join over here which we have created, and then the parent will be the chest joint. So select this joint and then press P on the keyboard, so it will get parented. And if I select the root now, you can see the join area is selected till the shoulder, but after the shoulder the hand is not getting selected. So we need to parent it over here also. So first selected will be the side, so we have to select the hand and then select the new joint which we have created and then press P. So now it has been parented, and if I select the root joint now, you can see the overall hand is getting selected. Okay, so till here you have to create it and parent it properly. I will save it over here till here, and then we need to create another hand also. So to do this, we can select this joint which we have created here. After selecting this joint, again go to skeleton and click on mirror joints option box, and we want to search for left and replace it with right. We can also reset it and write it again, but no need to do this because we have already done it before. So again click on mirror and then close it. So it has been created properly, and then we can select it. But we have done one mistake, like we have not renamed each of the joints. So I will again press Ctrl Z and do not make the mirror of the overall hand on the other portion. First we will rename each of the joint and then we will create the duplicate, so that it will rename it for us and we don't need to waste that much time. Okay, so complete it till here, and in the next lecture we will start renaming the hand.